A single map can redefine a nation's identity, shaping not only how its people see themselves, but also how the world perceives its place on the global stage. And spark a geopolitical firestorm, igniting debates and tensions that ripple far beyond its borders. In a bold and unprecedented move, the Philippines has released a new national map, directly challenging decades of contested claims in the South China Sea, and sending a clear message to the international community. Sanctioned by the highest levels of government, this map replaces ambiguity with boundaries grounded in international law, providing clarity where there was once only uncertainty. It's a proactive declaration of legal right and national sovereignty, not just a reaction to China's moves, but a forward-looking assertion of the Philippines' rightful place in the region. The government is now presenting its own official vision, forcing the world to confront the stark contrast with China's sweeping claims and inviting international scrutiny and support. The timing is strategic. Tensions are high, with Chinese vessels escalating confrontations at sea, making the release of this map both a statement and a warning. The map is a powerful non-military countermeasure, rallying domestic support, solidifying legal standing, and providing a clear reference for allies and partners who seek stability in the region. Its unveiling marks a pivotal moment, drawing a new line in the diplomatic and psychological landscape of the South China Sea, and signaling a shift in the balance of regional power. This is more than a geographical update. It's a political statement, a symbol of national determination and unity in the face of external pressure. The Philippines asserts its maritime identity, defined by international conventions, not by a neighbor's historical claims, but by principles recognized by the global community. The map itself becomes a character in this unfolding drama, a testament to the nation's resolve and its willingness to stand firm for its rights. It sets the stage for a new chapter of confrontation and negotiation, where every line drawn and every claim made will be scrutinized, debated, and ultimately shape the future of the region. The new Philippine map is more than just a piece of paper. It's a powerful symbol of national sovereignty and identity. It stands as a document of legal clarity, officially recognized by the government and rooted in international law. Its most significant feature is the official naming of the West Philippine Sea, which is now central to the nation's cartographic identity and a clear assertion of the country's maritime rights. The map clearly delineates the 200 nautical mile exclusive economic zone and continental shelf, as defined by the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS. Unlike older maps, this updated version erases ambiguity, making maritime zones undeniable, prominent, and easier to understand for everyone. Key features like Reed Bank and Scarborough Shoal, which have long been points of contention, are now firmly placed within the Philippine EEZ, leaving no room for doubt about their status. This act of naming and placing not only reinforces the Philippine narrative, but also strengthens the country's position in international discussions. It serves as an educational tool, informing both citizens and the world about the Philippines' rightful maritime domains. Created by NAMRIA, with input from legal and maritime experts, every line and boundary on the map aligns with international law and reflects careful, expert consideration. The map visually institutionalizes the 2016 arbitral victory, translating a landmark legal triumph into a tangible, everyday reality for the nation. Ultimately, it's a tool for solidifying a legal reality, moving from contested claim to established fact, and empowering the Philippines to defend its rights with confidence. At the heart of the dispute is China's 9-line, a sweeping, ambiguous claim to nearly 90% of the South China Sea. Rooted in historical rights, this claim lacks clear evidence and is not recognized under UNCLOS. The 9-line is intentionally vague, allowing Beijing strategic flexibility. It cuts through the EEZs of Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia, and Brunei, encompassing vital islands and resources. China enforces its claim with land reclamation, military outposts, and aggressive Coast Guard actions. The 2016 arbitral tribunal ruled China's claim has no legal basis, but Beijing rejects the verdict and continues its activities. This refusal to accept international law is the central point of contention, pitting China's vision against the rules-based order. The release of the new Philippine map has sparked a direct visual conflict with China's long-standing 9-dash line. This isn't just a matter of cartography. It's a bold statement, a challenge to China's sweeping claims in the South China Sea. Placed side by side, these maps tell irreconcilable stories, one grounded in international law and the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, the other rooted in unilateral historical claims that stretch far beyond China's shores. The Philippine map boldly asserts Reed Bank and Scarborough Shoal as integral parts of its exclusive economic zone, while China's map insists these same waters fall within its own sweeping maritime boundaries. This overlap is more than just lines on paper. It's a zero-sum conflict over vital resources, national pride, and the very concept of sovereignty in the region. Every day, confrontations at sea are fueled by these competing cartographic realities, as coast guards and naval vessels face off in tense standoffs, each side defending what their maps claim as rightfully theirs. Each government, each official, and even each ship's captain acts according to their own map, making misunderstanding and conflict almost inevitable in these crowded waters. These maps are not just tools for navigation, they are instruments of education and diplomacy, shaping national identity, public opinion, and the way future generations will view the conflict. The Philippines will use its map to rally domestic and international support, while China embeds its claim in passports, textbooks, and state media, reinforcing its narrative at every turn. The battle is not just at sea, but also in the war of perceptions, fought in headlines, on social media, and in the hearts and minds of people around the world. In this struggle, the map itself becomes a powerful weapon, shaping global understanding, influencing negotiations, and defining the boundaries of national ambition. The legal cornerstone of the Philippines' position is the 2016 Hague ruling. The tribunal found China's 9-dash line has no basis in international law and affirmed the Philippines' rights within its EEZ. It ruled China's actions, interfering with fishing, building artificial islands, violated Philippine rights, and harmed the marine environment. The ruling is legally binding, but China rejected it outright and intensified its activities. The new map is the cartographic embodiment of this legal victory. Unlike the previous administration, the current government fully embraces the ruling as policy. By embedding the award into its official map, the Philippines ensures the decision is not forgotten. The map transforms a legal document into a permanent part of national identity. It keeps the arbitral award alive in regional discourse. The world's response to the new Philippine map is a mix of support and caution. The United States is the most vocal backer, affirming its defense treaty and conducting freedom of navigation operations. The G7, Australia, Japan, and India support a rules-based order and have increased security cooperation with the Philippines. ASEAN's response is mixed. Some members support Manila, others fear antagonizing China. China insists the dispute be handled bilaterally and uses economic leverage to discourage a united front. The new map complicates regional diplomacy, but strengthens the legal foundation for claimant states. The international reaction is fractured. Democracies support the Philippines, but China's power ensures its position can't be ignored. The global response remains tense and divided. Beneath the legal dispute lies a fierce competition for resources. The South China Sea holds vast oil, gas, and fish stocks, critical for the Philippines' energy and food security. Reed Bank's gas reserves are vital, but Chinese intimidation has halted exploration. Overfishing and environmental damage, largely from China's activities, threaten livelihoods across the region. The sea is also a global trade artery. 1/3 of world shipping passes through, making stability essential. The new map aims to secure these lanes under a rules-based system. For the Philippines, the conflict is existential, about survival, prosperity, and national rights. The map is a declaration. The Philippines will not cede its economic rights. It reframes the conflict as a defense of tangible resources, not just abstract sovereignty. The new map is a strategic move on a complex chessboard. Diplomatically, it strengthens the Philippines' case in international forums and counters China's narrative. It's part of a broader push to build a coalition for a rules-based order. Militarily, the map clarifies the scope of defense treaties and enables joint planning with allies. It underpins a more robust defense posture and enhanced security cooperation. China will likely respond with condemnation, escalation at sea, and economic pressure. The risk of miscalculation rises as both sides operate under conflicting maps. The contest is now clearly drawn. Will law or power prevail? The new Philippine map is more than a geographic update. It's a bold act of national self-definition. By naming the West Philippine Sea and marking its boundaries under Un Silos, the Philippines turns legal victory into reality. The map stands in stark opposition to China's rejected 9-line, clarifying the stakes for the world. It institutionalizes the arbitral award, rallies international support, and defends vital resources. The map clarifies alliances and defense planning, but also sharpens the lines of conflict. China's rejection ensures resistance. The map doesn't resolve the dispute, but it makes the stakes unmistakable. This is a new chapter in the South China Sea saga, a testament to the power of law against might. The ultimate impact of this cartographic statement remains to be seen. Will it bring stability or fuel further conflict?